Hello and welcome, dear students. I hope you all are fine and staying home safe. I'm your SST teacher, and from the book which we are going to study today is the Nicholas Harsberg New Oxford Social Studies for Pakistan. It's the 4th edition for grade 5. So the lesson we are going to study is from unit number 2, Geography of Pakistan, and the name of the chapter is Pakistan and her neighbors. Then that is on page number 70 and work page on page number 75. So let's get started with our lecture. The name of the chapter is Pakistan and her neighbor. You all must know about the neighboring countries of Pakistan. What are the neighboring countries? These are the countries with which we share our borders. So, Pakistan is situated in the continent of Asia. It lies between latitude 24 degree north and 37 degree north, and between longitude 61 degree east and 76 degree east. The country covers an area of about 7,96,095 square kilometers and stretches from the Arabian Sea in the south to the Tipton Plateau in the north. In the west, Pakistan is bounded by 800 kilometers of desert along the Iranian border and 2,200 kilometer border with Afghanistan. In the north, a narrow 15 kilometer strip of Afghanistan separates Pakistan from the Central Asian Republic of Tajikistan. To the northeast, the Great Karakoram Range forms the border with India. There we have the disputed state of Jammu and Kashmir, and with the Kashmir, the border runs to Punjab and the Thar Desert for 1500 kilometers to the Arabian Sea. In the south, there is an 800 kilometer long coastline. The coastline runs along the provinces of Sindh and Balochistan in Pakistan. So, here is in this map you can see the neighboring countries of Pakistan. These are the China, Afghanistan, Iran and India, and to the south there you can see is the Arabian Sea. Pakistan shares border with 4 other countries. These countries are our neighbors, and it's good for us to know something about them. Sometimes neighbors get on well with each other. Sometimes there is conflict. Let us find out what life is like in our neighboring countries. So the first country we are going to discuss is Iran. Iran, like Pakistan, is an Islamic republic. Until 1935, Iran was called Persia. Iran is a country of desert and plateaus surrounded by mountains. It has a coastline in the north along the Caspian Sea and a long coastline along the Gulf in the south. This waterway was once known as the Persian Gulf. In Iran today, there are Persian, Turks, Kurds, Armenians and Arabs. Iran is an agricultural country, but since there is not too much rainfall, much of its food has to be imported. But the crops which are grown here are the wheat, rice, tobacco, fruits, sugar beet and tea are grown here. Iran has 10% of the world's oil reserves and also has natural gas, copper, iron ore, lead and precious stones. The country is famous throughout the world for its magnificent Persian carpets. Iran is a country with a long and rich history. It is known for its culture, literature and architecture. You know what is architecture? It's the art of designing buildings. Okay. Iran was ruled by different dynasties in very early times. In recent years, Iran was ruled by Shah, whose name was Raza Pahlavi. In 1970s, various groups united under a leader called Ayatollah Ruhollah Khamenei, who was exiled by Shah. After a long period of unrest, the Shah was forced to leave the country in 1979. Ayatollah Khamenei took over the government in an Islamic resolution. Now, the language of Iran is Persian or Farsi. Today, there are about 70.5 million people in Iran, and its capital is Tehran. And there is also other important city also that you can see on the map. Okay, this was all about the Iran. Now moving toward the next neighboring country, that is Afghanistan. This is the map of Afghanistan. You can see the neighboring countries as well. And as you can see in the east, there is Pakistan. Okay. Afghanistan is mostly a mountainous country. It has cold winters and the summer season is hot and dry. The population of Afghanistan is mixed up of mixed groups such as Pashtun, Uzbeks and Tajiks. Because of its central position, travelers have passed through this land for thousands of years because it is the major route from the Middle East to the subcontinent passed through Afghanistan. In 13th century, Afghanistan was ruled by Mongol ruler Genghis Khan. In 1947, it became a strong country under Ahmad Shah Durrani. In 1921, they fought British and became independent country. But in 1971, Russia occupied Afghanistan, and for 10 years there was unrest in the country. But in 1989, the Afghani people fought Russian and the Russia left Afghanistan. In 2001, it was attacked by USA. So because of all these fights, there was unrest and many people left the country and many came to Pakistan. Okay. It is well known for its textile. Afghanistan is well known for its textiles, carpet, and excellent fruit. It exported lamb skin, fruit, cotton, wool, carpets, and natural gas. Natural gas was discovered in 1970 and brought in quite a lot of money for the country. The official language of Afghanistan are Pashto and Dari Persian. Dari Persian means Farsi language. The population is about 32 million and the capital of Afghanistan is Kabul. This was all about today's lecture. Stay home, stay blessed. Till